Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Today, I have an honor to speak with Mr. William Bill McLeod, who is basically running for the Harris County Civil Court at Law Number 4. Let's ask something from Mr. Bill McLeod. Good evening, sir.
Good evening. How are you doing?
I'm very good, sir. How are you feeling like in the Pakistani community program? How do you feel it?
It's excellent. I'm just feeling really excited. I feel really energized and really committed to the community and the work that they're doing, and overall our community. It's amazing.
How do you feel like when you are working with the Pakistani community? Like how do you see
Well, working with the Pakistani community is one of the most rewarding and enjoying opportunities, because the people that I have associated with and worked with have just been outstanding. They have always been filled with integrity and just an amazing people to work with.
Mr. Bill, as a Pakistani community member, what do you think, like what should I basically see into you? What kind of information should I see in order to go and vote Mr. Bill?
Oh, well, okay. One of the things that is important, I think, for the Pakistani community and any of our communities is to make sure that you put somebody in a judicial bench that's going to be inclusive. And I am completely inclusive, and I believe in working with all of the communities and making sure that their voices are heard and that they're not marginalized or put to the side. Their voice will be at the table. They won't they'll be right there at the table. Absolutely.
Mr. Bill, how do you see the immigration issues which are just causing some problems in the community?
I think it's absolutely horrendous and absolutely terrible, and it can be fixed, and we will fix it. But the thing is that we need to get people to the polls and vote. The voting is the most critical aspect and the most power that we have in all of our communities. And all of our communities that come in, it's so critical that if you have an opportunity to vote, or one of your family members can vote, get them to the polls and vote Democrat, and vote all the way down the ballot Democrat. That will help the immigration issue. One of the issues that we're working on now is that new detention center that they're now opening up in Houston, one of 3 that are in city Houston limits, in Emancipation. Now, if that's irony, opening up a detention center off of Emancipation. So we're working diligently to do everything we can to stop that facility from being fully fledged open. And they're working through the permits, and we're trying to do everything we can to stifle the permit progress, so that can't be open, because it's absolutely horrific and wrong what they're doing in these detention centers and separating families. And this administration has taken it to a whole new level, and they're not only going to be attacking people that are just on visas, but they're going to be going to the next level, people that have immigration cards, as far as like green cards. People that are already naturalized, they're going to start to even go back and look at what maybe happened 30 years ago for a reason to take that naturalization citizen and kick them out of the country to a place that they don't know. This is their home. I mean, our communities, our Pakistani community that lives here, this is the Pakistani community's home. That's one thing that's great about America. When you come to America, you are American, and you can simulate into America and be part of the success of America.
Thank you, Mr. Bill. And last, what do you think? Do you want to give any message to the Pakistani community?
Well, absolutely. But for a happy anniversary for your Independence Day. It's an amazing opportunity to be here and to share this excitement with everybody, with the community, because so much times we see each other in the activism role out on the streets when we're out there protesting the things that they're doing that's horrific. So it's really a great honor to get to come here and be part of the festivities and the joy and to experience the fun part of what we all need to be able to experience. So yeah, so really, I want to just say, happy Happy Pakistani and Independence Day. Absolutely.
Thank you, Mr. Bill, for being here with us this evening.